Okay, so apparently we're back live on the air. Dave, I want to quickly ask you, why do you think that this happens every time you've been teching the show the past three episodes? This
Uh,
is interesting.
I don't know.
Is it something you'd be willing to investigate?
It's something that I do want to invest in a better broadband connection.
Yeah, now as someone who works from home in the tech world, wouldn't you imagine that your internet would already be pretty much up to
Bulletproof?
snuff?
You
Yeah,
would think
bulletproof.
you would think so, but I've had some issues as of late, and I'm going to
Yeah.
give Virgin a piece of my mind.
All right. One final thing in the, or rather on the subject of pen pals, Jay Voorhees 88 writes, I had a pen pal, but then he went missing.
Aw.
Let's move on to our next topic and rather question. Have you ever called a 1-800 number? Andy, I think we have to start with you.
Um, I did order once when I was a kid. It was a big deal. Remember those wheel things that you made that
A
you got like
bike?
abs? No, it's like a wheel with two handles and you
Oh
roll
yeah,
it
it's like a
out.
workout
bike?
You
thing.
get abs.
Oh yeah,
I
I think
ordered
it's
that
called an
off of
ab
my
wheel
thing.
or something.
The ab wheel.
Wait,
Yeah.
you ordered that as a kid?
Yeah, and I had fucking sick abs.
Did it
How
work?
old were you?
I was probably 7 or 8.
And you're trying to tell me that you called a 1-800 number and ordered an ab blaster?
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming in from the chat, High Score Run writes, show us those abs, Andy.
Oh no!
Well,
I come on. Ever
he is
since
in a
the
restaurant.
opened
Yeah,
up.
it's a restaurant.
Come on.
It's a health violation.
I gotta smoke more cigarettes. I'll tell you that much. I'll get my
Well,
abs
then
back.
smoking keeps you slim.
Does.
Simon, you ever call a 1-800 number?
Not that I can think of.
You're telling me you never saw one of those ads like, are you at home alone and looking to connect with sexy singles?
Wouldn't those
I have
traditionally be 1-900 numbers?
Oh, that's a great point. Okay, well, I'm changing the question to a 1-800 number or a 1-900 number.
Nope, never did.
Still no. Okay, Dave, how about you?
I called and ordered BMG records for those like get a whole bunch of CDs for a penny.
Now, were they actually a penny, or did your parents discover that you had spent like $50 on
So
CDs?
it signs you up. You get the records for a penny, but it automatically signs you up for a membership. That's like a charge that keeps getting hit every month for like 30 or 40 bucks. So
Right.
yeah.
What does BMG stand for?
Uh,
A big music guy.
yeah, that's me, the big music guy. And I remember I got a Smash Mouth CD, a Matchbox 20 CD,
Wow.
Chumbawamba.
If I saw
Wow,
those, I'd be
great.
like, that guy's a big music guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That's how those
Order
are.
now for the worst of the 90s,
yeah, exactly.
including somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. But let's not forget, I wanna push you around, and I will. And if you order now, you'll also get, I get knocked down, but I get up again.
They had a good Matchbox 20 bit in the Barbie movie. I was that's a little,
Yeah, I have not had the pleasure of seeing the Barbie movie.
all right. Well,
Andy, have you
spoil
seen
it.
the Barbie movie?
I have, yeah.
You
That's
should
why
Simon,
go
have you
see it.
seen the
I thought you were
Barbie movie?
referencing
Of
that.
course I have, and I even dressed up for it.
Now, Dave, did you dress up?
I did not dress up. I ran out of the house as soon as my kids fell asleep. We had a babysitter, and I had no time to put on fancy clothes to look like a Ken or an Allen.
Andy, did you dress up?
I did, but I dressed up as Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Oh, so you did a mashup.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
had a big fedora.
let's move on to our next question.
A BF.
Something that you hate that everyone else loves.
Hmm.
This is going to be a thinker. No, I'm just for the sake of the question, I have not seen the Barbie movie, but I'll just say that I hate it and I won't see it. And I won't see Oppenheimer either.
So something
Hot cake.
we hate that everyone else loves.
Yeah. But it's got to be genuine hate, and it can't be the resent that, like, when these people are like, there's people enjoying sports or the Super Bowl, and then there's these losers online that feel the need to say, "Oh, go sports ball. I'm not included, so I have to pretend that I resent sports."
What about this?
It can't be too showy.
No, it can't be resent. It can't be I'm left out, so I'm gonna revolt against it.
What about raisin bread?
Does everyone love raisin bread? I
Bread
know
or
that everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate
I
Raymond.
don't like Ray Romano. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna say raisin bread.
Well, I basically I'll throw in like basically any you know I heard that annoying song today that guy The Weekend that song like "Ma-na-pa-pa, ma-na-pa-pa, I don't know the lyrics. I was like I hate this song.
What song? What song was
But
that?
a lot of
I don't
people
know what
don't.
it's called, but
A
it's
lot
like
of
his
Blinding
people don't like
Lights.
him these days.
what yeah, is that the one that's his big hit? La 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 na 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 na.
He has a lot
He
of big
sucks.
hits.
What's that now?
He's got a lot of big hits, I think.
Oh, does he?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know. I don't like that song. I don't like a lot of current the sound of current music.
What about this? What if we reverse the question? What do you like that everybody else hates?
Yeah, I think that's more
Ooh.
positive.
Well, maybe we need to wait for the next question.
No,
Oh,
what about my question?
Well, we haven't heard from Saima and
Well,
Andy
can
yet.
we? I agree. We should probably fast forward. Much
Well,
No,
like
I-
well,
the star
Saima,
players.
is there anything that
Because-
you hate that
okay.
everyone loves?
I don't know if I hate it. I just yeah, okay, so and you like this thing too, actually, James. Like and my some of my friends are obsessed with Coke. Like they drink it every time we go to a restaurant. They like are obsessed with Coke. And
Really?
like I really don't like it. It's
But
so
do you
sweet.
hate
It's
it?
like dessert in a drink. Like, it's
Yum.
I
so
got
sweet.
one.
Yeah.
The vaccine.
I think
Yeah, but
this-
which one?
All of them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Dave was the original anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy, any that you want to throw into the mix?
I don't.
Did this show just become an anti-vaccine propaganda?
Yeah, I don't
Episode?
hate much.
You mean
many
the truth?
things, James.
Oh,
That's a
you know-
strong feeling. I don't reserve.
You can find Dave on Truth Social at Dave Kaufman.
There's one
QAnon
thing I
Dave.
learned that I don't like, which is camping.
Yeah, I hate camping. I'm with Simon on that one. Camping sucks.
What don't you like about it, Saima?
It's disgusting.
It's like why would my parents used to say this to me when I would tell them I was going camping, and now I understand. Like, why would I want to give up my nice home and heating and a nice bed and all this food to go like sleep like literally in the dirt and like not have like be able to shower properly and like make food like
Yeah,
I don't know.
defecate into a hole.
What about
yeah,
this
like
for an
why would
answer?
I do that?
I just look. I'll tell you this, Saima. I just went on a 3-day canoe trip, and I will tell you, I'm 100% serious. There's nothing better than shitting in a hole in the woods. It's way better than how we do it in real life. I'll say
What-
that. I'll go on
like,
record.
what's so good about it?
It's
Yeah, what's
just,
so- yeah.
it's, you feel powerful. You feel connected to nature. We could like I feel like we want to wait with our waste. We want to just get rid of it quick and never see it.
But then
You
wait,
want to
there's
savor
actually-
it.
You want to savor it.
But there's
You have
not
to dig
even
a
a
hole
bidet in
and-
nature. It's all like how do you clean how do you wipe after? It's all
Well, you bring
gross.
toilet paper.
Yeah, but
There's
you
no
know,
rule
I have a
against
bidet
that.
and I
Coming in from the chat, Jay Voorhees writes, there isn't anything worse than camping. What's the point of having a job if you're going to be homeless on purpose?
I like camping. It's you get to connect with nature.
Hold on, you like camping?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Okay. I'm gonna do an at-home with James live camping trip.
Yeah, well, I bet your internet will be better out in the woods than it is at home right now. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, what's something that you love that everyone else hates?
That's a great question, James.
Yeah.
Why don't you go first?
Oh, yeah. No, Dave, I insist. You're the one who wanted to expedite it.
What do I love that everyone else hates? Oh,
Let's
there's
move on to the next question.
no.
You're the
Dave just doesn't. He just doesn't want to say Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I had no issue with Elon Musk until he started getting a little bit too weird. I remember people turned on him when he's like, how can Elon Musk be hosting Saturday Night Live? Oh yeah, because all the other hosts they really set a precedent. To me, when you start messing with what everyone likes about Twitter, that's, I'm standing up for the little guy.
So your answer is Saturday Night Live hosts. Everybody hates them, but you love them.
There's some good hosts out there.
Oh, I will say, I think this is one thing I hate is how they changed the music format or the performance style of SNL. Because before it was always acoustic and unplugged, and now all these artists have like their fancy dancers and their
Yeah,
crazy background.
lasers,
Yeah, I'm
screens.
not
Yeah,
into it.
yeah. There we go. We
What,
finally got an answer.
what about
How about-
this? Tongue as a meal.
Ooh.
Oh,
People,
you love it and everyone else hates
What
it.
kind
So
of-
you
A lot
love
of people,
eating
A lot of people don't
you,
like it. I like it.
Are
you
we
you
talking
like
about
it or you
meat?
love it.
I only like it.
So then it doesn't work.
Fuck.
James is
oh,
mad.
I like tofu, and most people don't like it, I guess.
James, I think you're just getting hangry right now, and you should probably come on by.
I will say I am
and you should
getting
get it. You
I'm
should
very
get a
hungry.
special 3.
Oh, the special 3. So that's the 2 pizzas, 2 fries, 10 wings, a lasagna with garlic bread, and 2 Pepsis.
That should hit the spot.
Next question. You're the subject of a Hallmark film. What is the premise?
I open a small restaurant in a dying town,
Yeah, health inspector comes by to crack down on your indoor smoking.
and the thing that she didn't expect to inspect was my dreamy eyes.
Okay. That's pretty good. What's the name of it?
Closed for cleaning.
Oh. Saima, how about you?
I find a cure for cancer.
That's the movie.
That's the movie.
The premise of this Hallmark movie is
Yeah.
but where's the love part?
Oh,
Oh, it's got to be a guy who's
Is it
got
cancer?
no, I mean, I help lots of people live long lives and be able to love their
No.
loved ones for
No,
longer.
no. No, the Hallmark movies they're romantic films.
But
You-
there's a tension why you
yeah, I think
like,
it's a guy
it's like
that
a head of a cigarette company or something, and then like he meets
Oh.
you, and you want to cure cancer, but he's causing it,
Oh,
so he
it's
has to
yeah,
quit
they're
his job.
opposites attract.
Oh, so this is like Thank You for Smoking meets
Yeah.
I think that in the movie Saima meets a guy who's suffering from the illness.
yeah, that would be
Saima cures him.
cute.
And the movie's called Cancer Season.
You're saying this guy's down with the sickness?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, what's the premise of your Hallmark movie?
Oh,
I will say this,
Yeah.
and I don't want to. Now, Dave, I don't want to out you, but you are Jewish.
James.
Would you like to come out?
James, you can't believe you outed me as a Jew on this public platform.
Yeah, I know. When being able to say it is part of the journey and requires a lot of bravery.
Well,
I recently saw on the W Network, which is essentially Canada's Hallmark channel, where they get all the Hallmark movies. They had their Christmas in July programming, and there was a Hanukkah film. So they are now making Hanukkah Hallmark movies. So, Dave, do you think yours would involve Hanukkah?
it could, but I'm not such a religious guy. I feel like mine would involve like
There it is. You have to get an adult bar mitzvah.
Ooh, that would
that's
be
pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me finding faith after it's like all Jewish content is sort of like propaganda. So this would be on like a Jewish Lifetime network.
Easy.
I could say it.
So you're saying that your Hallmark movie is just a propaganda film?
It's me rediscovering my religious roots.
And there's a woman who helps you along the way.
Yeah, and a woman helps me along the way.
All right. Which of these do we think is the best of the 3?
What's it called though? What's my movie called?
Yeah, is the woman Destiny?
She what?
A Seder to remember?
She's Palestinian, and it's called a two-state solution.
Ooh,
Make
that's
this
good.
back to back.
She helps.
Wait, so this Palestinian woman is helping Dave
Reconnect with his
Jewish
faith. It's a confused message,
Yeah. But we end up.
but it works.
Yeah, we find a two-state solution.
Yeah, let's move on from this one. What is your strangest habit or one of your strangest habits? This can't be like a bad habit, like oh, I pick my
pornography?
nose. It's got to be a strange habit.
Does that have to be a current habit?
Let's say that it can be current or passé.
Passe.
Hmm. Oh, you know what I do sometimes? I don't know if this is strange, but sometimes when I'm driving somewhere and I come home and I'm like in my car but I'm parked in front of my house, I just like to like chill in my car and like go on my phone.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I'll be in the car for like
I
half an
connect with that
hour.
one. Yeah. Like I'll get out of my bed in the morning where I'm looking at my phone and then just sit on the couch and look at my phone. It's like, yeah, I need this is how I'm gonna get started. It's almost like you're relaxing in the car to get yourself ready to leave the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a strange or interesting habit.
You can just
Andy,
hide in
how about
there
you?
and get away from your family for a while.
So now, Dave, is that what you're saying? You do? You hide in your car to get away from your family?
No, I'm not saying that, but you could.
Your Jewish family?
Whoa.
Whoa. James.
So Dave avoids his family in his car. Andy, how about you? Strange or unusual habits?
Pornography.
You want to tell us more about that?
Creating?
Yeah, are you a content creator?
I'm going to leave it at that.
So your answer's pornography?
Let's just say, have you ever gone at one of those, what do you call them?
Sites?
Yes. Where they go, hey, check out this food porn. So this is actually a genuine answer.
Yes, Saima, have you?
Oh, me? No.
You know those Instagram videos where they're like, they show you like a ridiculous like.
What are you doing with your hands?
meal?
Yeah, groping?
They show you like how to make. They like make a disgusting meal, right? And then you just watch them ruin I don't know, like a.
Hey, what are you
like
talking
a full
about, man?
chicken.
No, I know.
They put, like, a full
I'm on
chicken,
board.
raw
I'm on
chicken,
board.
and then they put like like all sorts of like barbecue Tex-Mex stuff, and they just cook it all. And you're like,
Oh, I
that's not gonna
usually
work.
stop watching those. I don't like, I'll see the beginning of one and then I'll just like scroll through because I don't like those.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
It's like disgusting piles of food, but it's somehow compelling to watch. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's usually like it's made on purpose to piss you off, but it's usually some like woman from Texas who's like, "This is how you do it. It's just you don't have to even cook the thing."
Is this like the craze where they were like, oh yeah, you don't need plates, just pour all the food all over the table?
That's within.
It's
that
adjacent.
realm.
It's adjacent.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one into the mix because I was trying to figure out what's one that I have that's bizarre. If I'm at the metro, I'll never. Maybe there's more of a superstition. I never step on the bottom step, or if I'm going up the stairs, I won't start on the bottom step.
Oh.
Like you'll hop a step.
Well, I'll just
I've seen you do it. James extends his leg, his very beautiful thin
James,
leg up
you have
three stairs.
Do you have OCD
Like an
tendencies?
antler.
I think that that one is just more of like a peculiar. Yeah, there's something peculiar about it. I'll tell you what I absolutely do have an OCD tendency with is assuring that my door is locked when I leave.
Do you do a thing to remember, like tap your head or something?
No, I just like sit there and like do it for a little bit until I feel satisfied.
Yeah, me too.
Not me.
But then I recently, someone was saying they were paranoid that they never they leave without turning the stove off, and someone had a pretty good life hack. They said take a picture of your stove and then leave.
But then you got a bunch of pictures of your stove on.
Well, you delete it.
That's insane. I feel
But
like
then what
that's
if you? What if you?
Yeah, but
forget-
is it
but you
less
forgot
is
to
it less
delete it?
insane than turning around and
Okay,
going
so
home?
I got to make sure to delete it. Make sure I'll take a picture of the picture, and I'll remember to delete it.
You know what someone who works at like LG needs to do is just invent like a smart stove that connects to your phone, and then when you're driving, you can check to be like, oh,
That's
did
a
I turn
great
it off?
idea. Yeah. Can you
Saima?
lock your door from your phone? That must exist now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah,
auto
you can
lock.
do
Yeah.
that.
That exists. I'm
That's
sure all
pretty
this
cool.
stuff exists.
There should be a function that you could press a button and the stove explodes.
No, wait, hold on. Dave is the
There's
only one
bad
that
guys in your
Dave's
house.
the only one that didn't give one.
What's the question?
Avoiding your family isn't a weird habit.
Weird habits? I got plenty of weird habits.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen Dave in the wild behave. And trust me,
Sometimes,
this guy's
if no one's
this guy's a little
watching, I
loco.
just sort of like do little skips and hops around.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's not weird.
Yeah.
Cute. The guy's almost 40.
Stop being so ageist.
If I'm anxious, I'll scratch
No.
my head like that. What else? I do all sorts of weird
Grown
stuff.
man hopping around the street.
I talk to
God.
myself sometimes.
What do you say?
Oh, I'll be doing like little bits to myself out loud, but then Sarah will be like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'll just be like, "Oh, nothing."
Well, what's the example of a bit?
It'll be like I'm writing a sketch in my head, and then I'll be like, it could be anything. It could be like, if I
Hey
have an
man,
i-
are you okay?
if I have an idea, I'll be like, I'll play one of the characters, but to myself, and then I'll just be walking around, and Sarah will be like, "What the fuck's wrong with
You're
you?"
walking around skipping and hopping, talking to yourself in funny voices and scratching yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Dave, sometimes I talk to myself.
Thank you. A lot of people do.
Yeah, but do you do it in fun little voices?
No, like sometimes it's like an almost like an inner monologue. Like I live alone, so I feel like if I'm like at the grocery store, I'll be like, "Do I need this? No, maybe I do need." Like I'll just talk to
Mhm.
myself.
Yeah, it's when I think I'm alone, but I'm not always alone.
All right. Well, I think this is very brave of us to all come forward.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's move on to the next question. The most surprising thing that you enjoy. What would people be surprised to find out that you enjoy? I'm going to kick this off. Scented candles.
Ooh, maybe I'll get you one for your birthday, James.
I would love it.
Actually, no, I already know
Dave
what I'm
and his
getting you.
wife got me a scented candle a couple years ago, but I'm very specific about the scents that I like.
I like this sort of like teen pop, Scandinavian teen pop lady named
Oh my
Sigrid.
God. What?
It's this musician,
Sigrid?
Sigrid. She's
So
a-
is she like the Swedish Britney Spears of 1999 or the Mandy Moore?
she's not like sexual in any way. She's sort of she's just like
I didn't say that it
well,
was.
Britney Spears, you know.
Not early Britney Spears wasn't. Britney Spears. She's so lucky.
But that was
She's a star.
part of her charm was, you know, like it was like
Well,
oops,
later on-
ah, do, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You're basically what you're trying to say is this lady's not jailbait.
She's not jailbait. She's just a talented musician, but she's this Scandinavian pop star. And
Sing
she's-
some of the music.
I can't sing it. I don't have the vocal range.
Try.
In the original Scandinavian.
No, she sings in English.
Oh.
Sigrid.
Cool.
Just sing a little bit.
I can't. I don't have the vocal range.
Well, I didn't ask you to impersonate her. I want to hear some of the song. If you say, "Oh, James, can you sing some Elvis?" I can sing Elvis. Hunger, burning love.
Well, the Elvis is easy to sing. This is like a little
Yeah, but
teenage girl.
I'm not. Hold on now. I'm not asking you to sing like her. If I were to sing as Elvis with my voice, I could say, "Burning love," or I could say, "Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising." I don't have to sing as Elvis to sing Elvis.
But
I
know-
want you to
I'm
just
not-
do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Stop peer pressuring him to sing.
Yeah, James.
And good on you, Dave, for standing your ground.
Yeah.
He didn't stand his ground. He's scared.
Stand
He's
your
yelling.
ground. Stand your ground laws rule.
Well, Andy, where do you chime in on this?
Think a thing that people would be surprised that I really like.
No, hold on. About Dave not singing the song.
Oh, yeah, I'd want him to sing it.
Thank you.
Well, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
You can't vote
Why not?
because you have a biased vote.
Typical liberal.
Trying to steal another
James
election.
Trying to steal another election. Oh, what? You're gonna tell him to do it by mail?
Coming in from the chat, do it. My guess is Dave doesn't know the lyrics.
That's
Sing!
correct.
Go to the audience for votes. Right now it's a landslide.
Hey, how about
we
this?
want Sigrid.
Next week, I'm going to sing it. And that way you have to stay tuned.
That means you're working the show next week?
I guess, yeah.
All right, next week, Dave sings Sigrid. Andy, let's go to you. Something surprising that you like.
I really like pedicures.
Oh, that is surprising.
You know when they take like my favorite part is they take like a cheese grater and they kind of.
I'm not too familiar with the world of pedicure.
When they take the dry skin off?
Yeah, they can make some foot parmesan.
Now, do you have gnarly feet, Andy?
Oh, no.
No, because I get pedicures regularly.
Nice.
I get one a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize Mr. Monopoly was on the show.
They're not that expensive.
They're less expensive than you'd think they are.
How much does it cost you per month, Andy?
$40.
I mean, this guy's a business owner. He can afford it.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. With tip, yeah. How much with tip?
$200. My lady's good. She's good. You go in the massage chairs.
Andy's spending upwards of $500 on pedicures a year.
You can set like, I want an upper back massage or lower back massage.
Now, do you get it finished with like a clear polish?
Sometimes. Most of the time, no. Don't need it.
Would you ever go for a color just to be fun?
Sure. Usually the lady who does it is not she doesn't offer it.
Now, do you think that when
if she did, I would.
Do you think that when you go, they're like, fuck this guy, or do you think they don't care?
Why would they think that, Dave?
Well, maybe I don't know. You're a big. I
tip him $160.
You're a big guy.
Hold on. I'm gonna, as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna go with Dave on this one because I could see people seeing you and going, "This guy's gonna have brutal feet."
Yeah,
And then I take them out, and they're like, "I've never seen feet."
You got a heavy step.
And they're covered in dirt from your camping trips.
No,
you wash them before you go there, and they wash them in the tub.
All right. Now, Simon, did you answer?
No, I didn't. I was trying to think.
Here we go. It's time to surprise us.
You know this about me, James, but I think a lot of people don't know this about me, that I enjoy watching Formula One car racing.
Yeah, I would say, that is surprising.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
What's enjoyable about it?
I don't know. I like the drivers, but also I watched the race with someone, like my friend's fiance, and I knew more about it than he did, and he was surprised, and I found that kind of insulting.
Now, because you're a woman?
Probably yeah.
But here's the thing. You know that it's surprising.
Yeah.
I feel like if I liked Formula One, that would be equally surprising. Is that true or not true?
Yeah, I would be surprised by that.
Every guy I know who likes Formula One is like Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Jewish?
No, just like a guy who works in tech between the ages of 25 and 40 has a kid, usually.
I did win Formula One tickets one time through party poker.
It's like a young dad thing to like Formula One. Simon, have you ever woken up early to watch a race?
I have. I used to wake up early every Sunday. Now I don't do it as much, but yeah, I used to wake up early.
Do you have a race car bed?
I wish.
Who's your favorite driver?
Lewis Hamilton.
He's Canadian, right?
I don't know if you're joking.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, he's British.
They have a musical about that guy?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I like Dave again. Let's move on to the next question. Small things that grind your gears. I'm going to throw in old people getting their lottos checked at the cash.
I think old people at the cash just in general is probably going to slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, they take forever. Yeah, because they're so meticulous. And it's not that they're so slow and old. No, they're just monopolizing everybody's time.
But you're going to be old one day, and you might be, you might lose some cognition as well.
Well, I'm not saying that they've lost anything. That sounds like more you're projecting that onto them.
Okay, but you might want to take your time when you're older too.
And if I do, I give everyone agency to wish death on me.
Aw.
The problem is they have too many lottos. It's all the lottos they have. That's very much an old person thing, and that's got nothing to do with their cognitive abilities or lack thereof. They have so many lottos. It's over. You win the money. You don't have any. It's over. Maybe you give it to your kids. What are they going to do with it?
Hey, what was the question again?
Small things that grind your gears.
This really does grind your gears, eh?
Old people, it's coming as that old people checking their lottos at the cash. And they take too long putting their change in their change purses.
Wow.
I got one.
Yeah.
Little kids who cut lines to rides.
A lot of line.
Well, that's also ageist.
Well, here's the thing. If you're an adult, I feel like that's a normal thing not to like. But sometimes, like, my daughter will be waiting in line for something, and like another kid will just cut in front. It really pisses me off.
You know what grinds my gears? Little kids who have food all over their faces and hands. Sticky hand kids. It's disgusting. And I'm not saying obviously kids' hands are going to get sticky. Maybe my real gripe is parents who aren't cleaning their children. Just let their kids walk around with popsicle hands.
Every 30 seconds, right, Dave? They just like
yeah. Kids, they get into it, you know.
Now, coming in from the chat, Jay Voorhees, who is a father, writes, "Little kids in general." Yeah, kids are annoying. Little kids are annoying. Just dancing in public.
That's your issue with them?
Don't screen grab this, but I like little kids.
Oh boy.
Well, it's gonna be on the demand. I'm gonna grab that clip. Jay Voorhees writes, why are kids always counting? It's a great, very specific answer. I want to ask Jason, keep adding more little kid annoying things. Oh yeah, when kids make you play their games.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave, no offense.
No, it's true. My daughter loves making James play games.
But it's not that. No, you know what? I want to take it back. It's when they tell you what characters to play. Like, no, you're this. They get mad at you're this.
Like an improv gripe, James. You're pissed off kids are blocking you.
Yeah, well, they're basically not giving me creative freedom.
Yeah, too many endowments.
Now, Dave, this one's for you. Jay Voorhees writes, "They fight over the dumbest things. I can't wait to watch you try to break up your children when they start fighting over stuff."
I mean, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. My sister and I got into many a fight, but
you're too close.
She already's been getting mad at him because he just grabs stuff now, and he's grabbing her like clothes and stuff, and she just goes.
Wow, it's gonna be brutal, man.
Yeah. You know.
And then you're going to be breaking your kids up while you have two other kids that you're trying to bottle feed at the same time.
Yeah.
Andy, how about some of your gripes?
Okay. The other day I ordered a thing of fries, and I like a fry that you dip in things.
Yeah.
But all of these fries there was no fry longer than this.
Oh, yeah, the tiny
So
crusty
you would get dip
fries.
on your fingers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, getting condiments on my fingers.
At Andy's Mediterranean Garden, you're never going to have a fry.
I thought it was Andy's Greek Garden.
At Andy's Greek Garden, you're never going to have a fry shorter than this.
Okay, short fries. I like that one.
The one thing about us Greeks is that we never break a promise.
All right. Saima, how about some of your gripes?
What about your debt obligations?
Maybe we should move on to Saima's answers.
Sorry.
I guess I was trying to think of things that annoy me. I think the thing that annoys me the most is like if I go somewhere and there's bad service or like the employees seem like inefficient or just like not, just like bad at their job. I think that's the thing that annoys me the most.
Oh, you know what else I'm going to throw in? When there's urine surrounding a urinal. It's just everywhere. How is that like, or when there's pubes all over the rim. Andy, you got clean urinal rims at
I'm
your at
sorry,
Andy's Greek garden.
Which urinal did you go to?
Andy, you're gonna try and tell me that pubes are not a resting urinals are not a resting ground for pubes,
I don't think I've ever seen a pube on a urinal.
Dave.
Happens in the
I've
men's.
definitely seen some pubes on a rim, like it's a
Yeah, that's
bloody
your
Caesar.
graveyard.
Yeah.
How do you know for sure they're pubes? Like, what if it's hair coming off the
Silence
head?
group.
What else are they? Wig hairs?
Are they longer than this?
It's the curly texture.
Saima, I'm curious. Do you have any even smaller gripes? Because bad service pretty universal, right?
You know what? Like the other day, I went to McDonald's to get an iced coffee, which is a pretty fast thing to get.
Not at McDonald's, it ain't.
Well, sometimes it's fast, and there was like no one there, and the employees were not doing anything. They were just talking to themselves, and
Yeah.
they like didn't even check my order, and I waited for like what felt like probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, McDonald's could be a gripe unto itself. We should just do the best and worst of McDonald's. The McDonald's near my home, I have canceled my order there more times than I'm able to count at this point. I've gone to the cash and said, you know what? Just forget it.
Uh,
Yeah.
They refund you?
Yes.
but sometimes they
Here's a good
surprise
gripe.
you.
Yeah, where's Ronald McDonald? Bring Ronald back. They had the Grimace flavored milkshake recently.
Really? What was the flavor?
I don't know. Purple?
Like grape?
Yeah, it tasted like purple monster.
Pear-shaped monster?
Yeah. I want to round things out with the final topic. I think this is perfect because of today and tonight's weather. The best coffee drinking situations and scenarios.
Smoking.
What did you
Well,
just say?
smoking.
Smoking a cigarette? Yeah,
Yeah.
but what's the scenario? Where are you smoking? What time of day is it?
Anytime,
Are you on the
any
toilet?
place, inside, outside.
Oh.
And this is why we brought
USA?
inside smoking back. You can have a nice coffee, have a cigarette, and watch the Barbie movie.
Or you could watch Coffee and Cigarettes.
While dressed like Robert J. Oppenheimer.
All right.
Just like the good old days.
Best coffee drinking situations and scenarios.
Okay, there's multiple.
Please.
An iced coffee on like a hot summer day, a nice iced coffee. A nice warm coffee on a really cold winter or falls day.
Ooh, yeah. Paint the picture for me on this winters or falls day.
Ooh, like if I don't know, you're like decided to walk somewhere and it starts snowing and it's kind of you're starting to get like your clothes are getting like I guess like snow or whatever on them.
Yeah.
And you want to go somewhere inside and you see this cute little coffee shop and you
This is
walk
incredible.
in and you get yourself like a little latte.
This is like an audio pornography for me.
Yeah, James is getting teary-eyed about this.
Yeah. I love this. I love things that are comforting and cozy. Dave, let's go to you.
All right, I'll set the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to paint the picture for us.
It's 20 years ago.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Dave wakes up hungover in his parents' basement. He walks down the street, meets...
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing jeans and a
one
t-shirt.
shorts.
Yeah.
And one basketball
I'm wearing my
shorts.
mod robs. I walk
Wearing
down
a
the
Bart
street.
Simpson t-shirt.
Yeah, a Bart Simpson
No,
t-shirt.
he's wearing a t-shirt from Big Dog. Remember that?
Maybe like
story?
I hop
like
on my scooter and scoot down the street.
that like a Calvin t-shirt where he's peeing.
Yeah, exactly. Meet up with a friend and I go into Cosmos restaurant. Order myself a big breakfast, 3 meats, and they pour me a cup of coffee that's just been sitting there on the element, heating up.
Yeah.
And I enjoy my breakfast, cures my hangover, have my nice cup of coffee,
That's awesome.
hit the day hard.
I'm gonna throw one right now. You're at a chalet or a cabin. Wake up in the morning. You have your coffee on the deck, looking out to the sun, the water, a little crispy. You go, ooh, it's chilly. That's I'm gonna just throw this in there as an aside. When you wake up and you're outside and you go, ooh, it's chilly. That's awesome.
Especially with a hot cup of coffee, for sure.
Oh yeah. You go, ooh, chilly, no? Or you go, I'm gonna go put some slippers on.
Ooh, it's Chili's out here.
Well, that's the end of this episode tonight. Andy, final thoughts?
Yeah. Look, okay. The European Union set up unfair regulatory environment.
Easy.
And the World Bank was involved to put my country back
Easy.
economically and keep us in this debt spiral. Okay, that's all.
All right.
You're right. You're right.
All right. Saima, final thoughts?
Thanks for having me on your show. Dave, never give in to peer pressure. Stay true to yourself.
Thank you, Simon.
He already gave in. He's doing it next week.
On my choice. That was my
Where's
choice.
it? Sigrid?
Sigrid.
Yeah. Dave sings Sigrid. Simon, before we go, can you give me ooh, it's chilly, no?
Do I have to?
James, this isn't your porno shoot.
Oh, I want, because Dave did
Wait,
it.
let me get my camera.
Andy hasn't done it yet either. I want Andy to do. I want to see how everyone says it.
It's chilly.
Yeah, with a cigarette. Yeah, Simon, give me ooh, it's chilly.
And I feel like I would never. I don't say that. It doesn't come naturally.
Like
Oh,
you wouldn't
come
talk
on.
to yourself in your house?
I probably just say something that's like, "Ooh, it's a little chilly."
Yeah, that was
that's good.
great. Wow, that was really awesome.
I like that one.
Dave, final thoughts?
It's chillies out here.
All right. Well, before we say goodbye and good night, I talked about it at the top of the program. The sequel to At Home, live and in person, is going to be happening. It's been teased for the entirety of the past week on our crappy Instagram account at Home with James Show. I am prepared to reveal that the sequel will be happening during a time when one might say, ooh, it's chilly. The sequel to At Home live and in person happens this October. Saima, Andy, perhaps you will be able to be a part of the show.
It would be an honor.
The honor would be entirely mine. Andy, what do you think about that?
Gonna get someone to watch the restaurant while I'm away. So no promises, but I would love to.
Dave, what do you think this October?
I'm in.
All right, well, stay posted for updates as the weeks follow. For Andy, for Dave, and for Simon, I am James. You are you. We were here. Thank you for watching. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and be well.